Hi class, it's me, your math teacher Jello. In today's lesson, I will teach you how to convert one unit to another unit, and that is within and across system, specifically measuring lengths. Okay, so let's get started. But before that, let us differentiate ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba ng metric system sa English system or imperial system. No? Okay, for imperial system, the imperial system is defined as the measurement used in countries like the UK, Liberia, and Myanmar, and so on, no? And that uses units like an inch, pound, ton, etc. So, guys, dito sa Imperial or English system, very limited lang yung gumagamit ng system nila. Like dito sa metric system, so, buong mundo, okay? So, the metric system is defined as the decimal system of units based on the meters, kilograms, and second as the units of length, mass, and time respectively. These are the SI or the International System Units na tinatawag natin. Okay? So, yun yung pinagkaiba ng dalawa. And, of course, kung mapapansin natin dito, sa ating imperial system, there is no specific pattern in the conversion units. So, in 1 foot, there are 12 inches. And in 1 yard, there are 3 feet, and so on and so forth. While sa metric system naman, it is based on the decimal system as units are based on powers of 10. For example, so 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, no? Okay, 100 centimeters, we can express as 10 square, right? So, with the power of 10, no? Okay, and then 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So, 1 kiloliter, or 1 liter is equal to 1,000 ml, etc. Okay? And then, for imperial system units, yung kanilang ginagamit dito ng mga units ay like inches, yard, foot, mile, pound, ounce, gallon, etc. While in metric system naman, ginagamit natin ay like meter, centimeter, liter, kiloliter, gram, kilogram, millimeter, and etc. Okay? So, bago tayo magsimula doon sa ating pinaka-topic, so alamin natin yung mga prefixes na ginagamit, no? Prefixes used throughout the system. So, by the way, guys, sa i-discuss natin to, unahin natin yung ating metric system, no? Okay. So, yung mga prefix or prefixes na ginagamit natin like kilo, hekto, deka, deci, centi, and milli. So, for kilo, symbol nun ay K. Ang ibig sabihin, 1,000 yung value. For hekto or H, that is 100. And then for deka, that is DA, that is equal to 10. For deci, centi, and milli, okay, so ang value nun ay for deci, so that is 1 over 10 or 0.1. For centi, of course, 1 over 100 or 0.01. For milli, stands for M, no? Okay, so value nun ay 1 over 1,000 or 0.001. Okay? So, to easily remember the prefixes containing I, like deci, no? Deci, centi, and milli. So, tandaan natin, the prefix deci should remind us of a word involving 10, such as decade or decimal. For centi naman, it reminds us of a century, which is 100 years, no? And for milli, reminds us of millennium, right? So, which is equal to 1,000 or 1,000 years, no? Okay. By the way, so, we have other two prefixes like micro and mega. So, those are not included in the list because they are not frequently used. Pero yung like, halimbawa, mega, no? So, megaton is equal to 1 million tons. And then, micrometer, so that is 1 millionth of a meter. Again, that is 1 millionth of a meter. Okay? So, yun yung ibig sabihin nun. So, here, for example, so we have a kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters, no? So, yung prefix na kilo, So, dinagtong natin sa word na meter. So, meron tayo ditong kilometer. So, which is equal to 1,000 meters. And then, we have a kilogram, which is equal to 1,000 grams. A kilowatt is equal to 1,000 watts. So, guys, yung kilowatt, kung mapapansin natin, makikita natin yan doon sa ating very good sa Meralco bill, right? Okay. And then, we have a decimeter or decimeter that is 1/10 of a meter. Or, syempre, yung 1/10 that is 0.1. And then we have the hectoliter. Example yon. So, that is 100 liters, right? And then, a milliliter is 1/1000 of a liter. Okay? So, we have metric units of length. So, alam naman natin, we have the kilometer or kilometer, that is km, yung ating symbol, and ang meaning ay 1,000 meters. And then, we have the hectometer, that is hm. So, 100 meters ang katumbas nun. And then, we have decameter, in symbol, we have dam. So, that is 10 meters. So, meter, of course, we have symbol for m. And of course, 1 meter. So, guys, kung mapapansin, puro meter yan. Kasi, guys, ang meter ay pinaka-standard unit for measuring length, no? Okay, tandaan natin yan. And then, we have decimeter, which is dm. That is equal to 0.1 meter. And then, we have centimeter, that is equal to 0.01 meter. And of course, ang symbol ay cm. And then, we have the millimeter. So, ang millimeter natin ay 0.001 meter, which is mm as our symbol. Okay? So, dito guys, within the system muna yung kukumpute natin. I mean, halimbawa, kukonvert natin yung meter to decameter, centimeter to hectometer, no? And vice versa. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin within the system. Gets? Okay, so tandaan natin yung ating mga metric length conversions. So, for every 1 centimeter, we have 10 millimeters. And then, we have 1 millimeter is equal to 0.1 centimeter. For every 1 meter, we have 100 centimeters. Yun yung katumbas. And then, 1 centimeter, that is equal to 0.01 meter. And then, for every 1 kilometer, there will be 1,000 meters. And then 1 meter is equal to 0.001 kilometer. Gets? Okay, tandaan natin yung ating metric length conversions. So, conversion of units is the conversion between different units of measurement for the same quantity, typically through multiplicative conversion factors. So, guys, halimbawa, kina-convert natin yung meter to kilometer or vice versa, kilometer to meter. So, yun yung tinatawag natin conversion of units, no? Yung from unit, from kilometer, gagawin nating meter. So, kung ano ba yung katumbas nun. So, we have here the conversion factor, that is a number used to change one set of units to another, either by dividing or multiplying. So, alamin natin yung ating conversion factor na kino-convert na one unit to another unit. Okay. And for us to fully understand this concept, sagutan natin yung ating example. Example number 1, convert each to the indicated unit. So, in letter A, pinapakonvert sa atin yung 12 kilometers to meter. Okay. So, we'll know that for every 1 kilometer, di ba, we have, very good, 1,000 meters, right? Okay. So, ano yung basis natin? So, sabi ko, guys, tandaan nyo to. Ayan. So, 1 meter, 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters, no? Kasi, sa ating problem, pinapakonvert ang 12 kilometers to meter. Okay, so, the conversion factor is very good. 1,000 meters divided by 1 kilometer. Naintindihan ba? Okay. So, since alam natin yung ating conversion factor, so 12 kilometers times 1,000 meters divided by 1 kilometer. Okay. Sir, bakit po yung 1 kilometer yung nasa ating denominator? Okay. Kung naisip nyo itanong yon, ito yung magiging sagot natin. Kasi, para makancel out natin yung unit na to. Okay? Kasi para ma-convert natin to another unit. Kung nasa numerator yung kilometer, hindi natin siya ma-eliminate. Gets? Okay. Nakuha ba? And then, the next thing to do, ayan. So, since i-cancel out na nga natin, so 12 times 1,000, that is equal to, very good, 12,000. Right? Divided by 1, 12,000 pa rin naman. Pero, do not forget the unit. Mahalaga yon. Okay? So, ang unit na gagamitin na dito ay very good meters. No? Okay. So, ito na yung magiging sagot natin. Nakuha? So, therefore, for every 12 kilometers, there will be 12,000 meters. Gets? Okay. So, now, moving on sa ating next example, letter B. So, we have 5.3 meters to centimeter. Okay. So, same procedure ang gagawin natin. So, alamin natin yung ating conversion factor. Okay, very good. For every 1 meter, there will be 100 centimeters. Nakuha? Okay. So, yan yung ating conversion factor. So, ibig sabihin, if we have 5.3 meters times, okay, very good. Ang gagawin natin dito ay 100 cm or centimeters divided by 1 meter. So, again, hindi siya pwede mapunta sa numerator. I mean, 1. Yan. Again, hindi siya pwedeng mapunta sa numerator yung ating 1m or yung 1 meter kasi hindi natin maka-cancel out. No? So, hindi natin maka-convert to another unit. So, cancel. Cancel na yan. So, 5.3 times 100 centimeters divided by 1, that is equal to, very good, 530 centimeters. Gets? So, ganun lang kasimple. And then, for letter C, so 750 millimeters to meter. So, we'll know that for every 1 meter, we have 1,000 millimeters. Okay? So, let's have solution. So, we have 750 millimeters times, okay. If your answer or conversion factor is equal to 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters, you are correct. No? Okay. Kasi, para ma-cancel out natin yung unit na millimeters, para ma-express natin into meters. Right? Okay. So, 750 times 1, that gives us 750. Right? Divided by 1,000. No? Okay. Siyempre, do not forget the unit. Ayan. It's not yet done. So, pwede natin i-divide yan. So, 750 divided by 1,000, that gives us, very good, 0.75 meters. So, therefore, ito na yung sagot natin. Okay? So, sa letter D, kindly comment your answer. Okay? So now, actually guys, itong ating conversion, meron pa another method para ma-convert natin yung 1 unit to another unit. Okay. So, this is alternative method. Ayan, kumbaga nagmo-move lang tayo dito. no? Ng parang decimal point lang din. Or meron tayo dito sinusundan na pattern. So, to change from a larger unit to a smaller unit, multiply by a power of 10. So, for every, halimbawa, isang beses lang tayo nag-move, no? Or, I mean, from kilometer to hectometer. So, times 10 lang yon. From kilometer to decameter. So, times 10 times 10, no? Ibig sabihin, times 100 na. Gets? Okay, and so on. And then, to change from a smaller unit to a larger unit, divide by a power of 10. So, ibig sabihin, from millimeter, halimbawa, ay convert natin to centimeter, divided by 10 lang yon. And then, from millimeter to decimeter, so we have two movements, no? So, ibig sabihin, divided by 100. Gets? Okay. So now, using example above, convert each to the indicated unit. So, gamitin natin yan, class, no? Okay. So, we have here 12 kilometers to meter. No? Pinapa-convert sa atin yan. Okay. So, madali lang yan, class. So, we have kilometers. And then we have hectometer, dam or decameter, and then meter. Okay, so stop na tayo dyan kasi from kilometer to meter lang. Okay, so here, anong gagawin natin dyan? Very good. Times 10, no? Ayan. So, another times 10. Tama? So, last, another times 10. So, ganun lang kasimple. So, meaning, yan ay times 1,000. Right? Okay. So, we have 12. Ayan, 12 kilometers equals, ayan. Usually, pwede tayong parang nagmo-move lang tayo ng decimal point lang, no? Nandito yung ating decimal point pag whole number. So, papunta yan ng kanan from here. So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, nandito na ating decimal point. So, maglagay lang tayo ng 0 dyan. So, therefore, we have 12,000 meters. Ito na yung sagot natin. Okay? So, diba, same lang yung sagot natin sa ating number 1 example, which is 12,000 meters. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple. Kung saan kayo dyan mas nadadalian, okay, yun ang gamitin nyo. Okay? So, now, letter B. So, we have 5.3 meters to centimeters. So, same procedure lang. So, we have here meter. And then, we have decimeter or decimeter. And then, we have centimeter or cm. No? Okay. So, ibig sabihin times 10. And then, times 10. Right? So, ibig sabihin times 100. Okay, so we have 5.3 meters. Ayan, equals. Kung meron tayong 5.3 dito, move natin decimal point. 1, 2. So, maglagay ng 0. Nandito na yung decimal point natin. So, magiging 530, of course, centimeters. No? Yan yung magiging sagot natin. Naintindihan ba? Okay, so dalawa lang kasi yung movement natin. Kumaga, ito yon class, no? Prove natin. So, which is 530 centimeters. Gets? So, now, okay, we have letter C, 750 millimeters to meter. So, we all know that nandito yung ating meter. And then we have decimeter. And then we have centimeter. And also we have millimeter. Right? Okay. So, guys, kung mapapansin natin from millimeter to meter, so ibig sabihin magde-divide tayo. Very good. Ayan. So, divided by 10. Another. No? So, divided by 10. So, another pa. So, So, divided by 10. Gets? Okay. So, kumbaga divided by 1,000, right? Okay. So, gagamitin natin yan. So, we have 750 ayan, millimeters equal 750. Ayan, sulat mo muna natin to. So, usually guys, nasa ang ating decimal point dyan? Siyempre, nandito. Okay? Pag whole number nasa dulo. So, 1, 2, 3. So, nandito yung decimal point. Maglalagay ka lang dyan ng 0. Gets? Okay. And then, 0.75 meters. So, ito na yung equivalent ng 750 millimeters to meter. Okay? O, diba? Ganun lang kasimple at kadali. Kaya, huwag kayong kakabahan. Okay? So, for letter D, kindly comment your answer.